Hello, and welcome to yet another 2019 Modathon video showcase. And yes, I know, we're still doing these, it's almost 2020. At this rate, we will be doing 2019 videos, pretty much for a good chunk of 2020. And I know how insane that is, it's just, we fell behind, and now we're just trying to catch up, and we just have a lot of work to do still, and we have another dozen videos to do after this one, so it is going to be a little while still, and I can only hope that we will, be finished before the next Modathon. And hopefully, we won't do this same song and dance next year. But anyway, regardless, today we're taking a look at the amazing Pincushion by Hrnchamd, and as always, downlinks are down below. So let's just go ahead and just, get started here. Now, without question, this was one of the biggest surprises of the 2019 Modathon, and out of some 240 submitted mods for that competition, this is just one of the more iconic mods to come out of this event, and will doubtless end up near the top of our list of the best mods of 2019, which is due out in like 2 weeks' time. But what does it do, you might ask? Well, it adds a feature that people have been requesting from Morrowind really since the game came out, and a feature that can, of course, be found in Oblivion and Skyrim. But until now, it hadn't been possible with the Morrowind game engine, and that's the ability to see arrows actually poking out of enemies and sticking into things, like signposts, crates, walls, and so on and so forth. This is one of the features that arguably made Oblivion a modestly fun game. Just despite its numerous issues otherwise. Just playing around with the ragdoll physics and poking dozens of arrows into your foes. And while this isn't a ragdoll physics mod or anything of that nature, it's still pretty effective at showing your arrows hitting the targets. You can even aim for a specific body part and actually get the satisfaction of making a headshot, or making for some rather just comical arrow placements. And this also works for bolts and darts, covering pretty much all the main tools of the marksman's trade. And it really is just a lot of fun to just go around putting arrows or bolts or darts into everything and anything, and actually seeing them poke into stuff. This really has just been an amazing year when it comes to marksman mods. Between this, Milord's arrow crafting mod, and a mod by Ramirez that adds a number of new marksman-related weapons to the game, and quite a few other mods I'm just neglecting to mention here, there's arguably just never been a better time to make a marksman-type character for Morrowind, and even if you aren't playing as a marksman, this is still a pretty awesome mod to check out here. And on a related note, I should mention that Danae has composed a mod list for archers, and I'd really just highly recommend checking it out. It's a great guide for building an archer-type character from the ground up, with an excellent list of mods to just, help improve the experience a bit, and you'll find a link for that down below. And anyway, just getting back to a Pincushion here, it does, of course, require the latest edition of NWC and MGXE, and as such, it won't work with OpenMW, at least not yet anyway. But if you can just, get past that, this is just definitely worth checking out for yourself here. And anyway, that's it for today, so thanks for watching, and I'll just see you all next time.